The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Video Sports.
What happens here for the Cardinals with 17 seconds left to go? A floater up and no good. Tip back, yes, up and good by Davis. And the Cardinals take the lead back.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association first place winner for best digital production in the state.
Pressure here. He brings a man in motion. It's a QB keeper. He gets by two defenders. He's to the midfield, and he is off to the races. 20, 10, touchdown Ledgers. Wow, can Bauer go?
In-depth interviews with coaches and players, sideline reports, in-depth analysis, and top-notch production.
Baker all alone. Bondlander to beat. He misses the shot, but Maul buries it.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association multi-year first place winner for best play-by-play in the state.
To the face-off. One by the Ledgers. It's in! Armani Fisher! Directly off the face-off from deep, finds his second goal of the day.
Thanks to our Radio Plus Video Sports sponsors.
Edward Jones Fond du Lac Advisors, Musa Sheet Metal, Quest Interiors, Sargento Cheese,
American Family Insurance Agent Brad Tegler-Petra, Bauer Chiropractic, BCI Burke, Bob's Pizza,
Bristol Morgan Bank, Addison Jones Real Estate, Cole Oil and Propane, Dufresne Moving and Storage,
Roush Insurance, Smith Builders, Marco Tax Service, AirTech Heating and Cooling,
Anders Auto Parts, Taco Bell, Fox Valley Savings Bank, Holiday Automotive,
Dynamic Chiropractic, Rademan Stone and Landscape, Everson Law Office, Hopper's Screen Printing and Custom Embroidery,
Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Integrity Saw and Tool, Fondy Family Dental, Into the Woods Wellness,
St. Mary Springs Academy, Lens Truck Center, Fond du Lac Credit Union, Marion University,
Right Way Home Improvement, New Medical Center, Scotty's Auto Works,
National Exchange Bank and Trust, Pizza Ranch, Silica for your home, Pino Construction,
Real estate agent Brock Fleischer. Back in action, Camera Casino.
Pioneer Pit Stop, Keller Buildings, Shepherd of the Hills, Verhaeg's Furniture Mart.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth.
And a very pleasant good evening to you from the Lions Den in Lamyra. This is Radio Plus Video Sports on RadioPlusSports.com. We are set for a Friday Flyway Conference tilt. Nick Rush, Josh Guy, Ike Holtzman set to bring you the play-by-play here today as the Lions currently sit at 8-4 in the Flyway Conference, 14-7 overall. Meanwhile, Winnebago Lutheran Academy just a game up on Lamyra at 9-3 in conference play and 13-8 overall. So again, this matchup has a record that separates these two teams by just a game. Very special night here in Lamyra as, of course, it is a Flyway Conference matchup, and the 2000 Lamyra Lions will be honored at halftime, and they are the only team to advance in the WIAA Boys Basketball State Tournament appearance. They went back in 2000, and they'll be honored tonight at the half. We'll have coverage of that as well. So again, a pretty special night here in Lamyra. All right, a break and back with more part of the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. It's on RadioPlusSports.com.
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones financial advisors. Robert Bruce, located at 976 East Johnson Street. Patrick Elistad, located at 560 Fond du Lac Avenue. Matt Moses. And Jeff Wills, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Good luck, Lions, in your game today from everybody at Huff's of Brownsville. Huff's is now accepting venison trim to make their award-winning sausage products. They're also taking orders for heat and serve Thanksgiving meals, too. For more information, like them on Facebook. Huff's of Brownsville. Good luck, Lions. Visit Tim because he's got the meat.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
Dr. Shane Bauer of Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. If you're in pain, Bauer Chiropractic offers unique Dr. Shane Bauer of Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. If you're in pain, Bauer Chiropractic offers unique ways to provide relief for many types of pain and conditions. New to this area is MLS Class 4 cold laser therapy, which can be very effective with treating many nagging injuries such as plantar fasciitis, tennis elbow, shoulder pain, knee pain, and many others. Pain relief and prevention are 2 reasons to see Dr. Shane Bauer at 355 North Peters Avenue, Fond du Lac, or log on BauerChiroFDL.com.
People have a reluctance to go see the dentist. It's an easy thing to put off or avoid altogether. But one visit to the caring professionals at Fondy Family Dental will change the way you think about the dentist. They provide quality family dental services to all ages in a happy, honest, and efficient manner that teaches and involves you on your custom plan. If you don't have insurance, ask about their new membership plan that can save you money. Call or schedule online today at fondyfamilydental.com.
It's more than just a job. It truly is a family. They value you, great pay, great benefits. They definitely care about setting people up for success in their retirement years. I don't see a reason to want to leave.
Video Plus Video Sports and Nick Rush, Josh Guy, Ike Holtzman set to bring you the action here tonight in a Friday Flyway Conference tilt. Taking a peek at the Wisconsin Flyway Conference. Springs leads the conference at 11-1. They're 18-4. Overall, Laconia 2 games behind Springs in second, tied with Winnebago Lithard Academy. Again, they're 18-3 is Laconia, Winnebago Lithard Academy 13-8, followed by Lamyra, Campbellsport, Omro, Mayville, and North Fond du Lac. Other games going on tonight in the Wisconsin Flyway Conference. We'll get to those matchups as we go along here as well. When we come back, it's a look at both teams, both head coaches waiting in the wings, including Mason Denoyer for Winnebago Lithard Academy next. When we come back, part of the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show, Fondy Family Dental Coaches Smile interview on the way.
You dream it, we'll fabricate it. At Quest Interiors, we fabricate one-of-a-kind countertops, with most installed by next week and completed in just 1 day. And because we fabricate our countertops in-house, you can buy direct and save money. Visit our showrooms today in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac to start your transformation. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
If you're considering building a home, it's important to sit down and have a conversation with your realtor, your financial advisor, or your builder. Signature Homes has client appointments throughout the course of the week that specifically just discuss, is it right for you? Does it make sense? Is this the right timing? Can we be the right builder? Can we provide the right product? We really don't have a limitation to what we build or who we build for. It really comes down to what you need and if we're a fit. And we're certainly going to do everything we can to bring your signature home to life.
Let the daydreams of spring begin. Connect with the Auto Show sales event at Holiday. See all that's new. Get more Mazda for your money, more for your trade, and get in on the excitement and savings with 2.9% 5-year financing on Mazda favorites. Paired up with our low simplified price plus $500 Auto Show bonus cash. Come enjoy the exceptional guest care at Wisconsin's #1. Find yours and drive it home today from Holiday Mazda, Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
The $7 Lux Cravings Box has the Gordita Supreme? What is this, the 90s? This flashback is off the hook. The 90s Gordita Supreme is back in the $7 Lux Cravings Box. Relive the decades, only at Taco Bell. Booyah!
Lakeside Wealth Management would like to welcome Bennett Bresky. Bennett joined the team in May of 2023, following his graduation from St. Norbert College, where he graduated cum laude, earning his degree in business finance.
Hi, this is Bennett Bresky with Lakeside Wealth Management. No one strategy fits everyone, which is why every client gets our undivided attention. From planning to execution to follow-up, we take a proactive approach to helping you develop a strategy to address your financial goals and objectives using the most efficient methods available. Learn more at lakesidewealthmanagement.net.
Securities and advisory services are offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
Luke Lidke Electric is a proud sponsor of today's game. Serving Dodge and surrounding counties. Choose the best and choose Luke Lidke Electric, bringing more than 25 years of certified experience to your home, office, or warehouse. They specialize in residential, commercial, industrial, and more. Full electrical installation, home standby generator sales and installation. Luke is also a proud graduate of Lomira and supporter of Lomira Athletics. Go Lions!
Back into the pregame show, Radio Plus Video Sports. Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show continues in time for the Fondy Family Dental Coaches Smile segment. Fondy Family Dental, seeing all ages of patients in a happy, relaxed, and honest setting. Winnebago Lutheran Academy head coach Mason Denoyer with us here. Mason, good to see you. How are you today?
I can't complain. Any day above ground's a good day.
All right. So talk a little bit about the Vikings here. Kind of give us a recap over the last 10 games or so and coming into the Lions' Den here tonight.
Well, in the last 10 days, we've had 4 games last week, so that was a pretty tough stretch, but we had 4 games in 5 days, and we ended up 3-1 that week, and our kids battled. They're really buying in on the defense end. We're holding teams, I think, in the last couple of games. I think we've had a couple of teams under 50, and so we're buying in defensively. They're playing hard, and right now it's about if we're just trying to get better and better so that we're peaking at the right time right before playoffs hit, and hopefully we can carry that momentum in. Our kids are playing pretty well, scoring a little bit more, scoring at a little bit of a better clip, and we're sharing the ball really well. So we've had some kids step up. We had Marcus Christensen with 17 points in his last game, which was probably a career high, and on 70% shooting. So if we can keep that up and take some of the weight off of Gannon Schwartz's shoulders, that'd be great. And our kids are rising to the task, and it's been fun to watch.
Yes, thank you. Well, Gannon, you mentioned his name, top leading scorer in the Flyweight Conference here, but the supporting cast is just as important around that guy, so the defense doesn't just key on that guy, right? Talk to that a little bit for us.
Yeah, and you said he's the leading scorer in the flyweight, but the other thing that's really important is that most people don't notice is he's number 3 in assists in the flyweight as well. So our team does a really good job of moving and getting open, and then he does a great job of finding them, and they've been doing a pretty good job of when they are catching it and ready to score, they do a pretty good job of putting it in. So he's really like the focal point of every team's defense, and when nobody's been really that good at stopping him, but he's very unselfish, and our kids around him have been doing their roles pretty well, and it's always a new guy who steps up, and so we'll see who it is tonight.
Scoring by committee maybe a little bit here too, right?
Yeah, exactly. Scoring by committee. We never know who it's going to be. So.
Well, talking with Mason Denoyer, who's the head coach of the Vikings of Winnebago Lutheran Academy, as the Vikings have Lamyra tonight. And going back in the history books a little bit here, Coach, seems to be always a tight one against Lamyra. Talk about that for us, including earlier this year.
Yeah, this is my first year here, so I'm kind of new to this, but I'm talking with my assistants. They've said it's every time we play them, it's a dogfight. And played them earlier this year, and we got out to an early lead. I think we were up 12 and kind of took the foot off the gas, and Lamyra capitalized really well. And all of a sudden, before you know it, they were up 9. And our kids battled, and I think we ended up losing by 3. We had a chance to tie it at the buzzer, but it's a dogfight. This team's very well coached, and they can shoot the lights out. So if you can't find their shooters, man, you're in for a rude awakening. But we've been repping it in practice, so I guess we'll see where our kids' heads are at, and I'm really looking forward to it. I think we're pretty well prepared.
All right. Any injuries for the Vikings, Coach?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Okay. All right.
Everybody's healthy as of right now.
All right. Well, good luck in the ball game. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
All right. You bet. That's Mason Denoyer, who's the head coach of Winnebago Lutheran Academy. The Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show continues. The Fondy Family Dental Coaches Smile segment here on RadioPlusSports.com.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner, Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
For over 100 years, the name Cole is synonymous with quality fuels, lubricants, and propane. That's because Cole is the area's trusted source for farm, construction, and trucking companies, as they partner with these companies to help them achieve their unique goals. The team at Cole Oil and Propane is dedicated to serving you. They pride themselves on a customer-first approach and work hard to make sure you're satisfied. You can rely on Cole for prompt delivery, competitive prices, and quality service. Learn more at ColeOilAndPropane.com.
When I say Phillies on 4th, what comes to mind?
Chicken,
Pizza,
Friday fish fries,
mashed potatoes and gravy,
don't forget about all their great snacks,
and tons of candy, groceries, and toiletries. Phillies on 4th literally has everything from soup to nuts. Save time with in and out shopping and score big with Phillies on 4th and Everett, Fond du Lac.
Marco, the name our area trusts for all things related to your tax return. For over 60 years, our community has trusted the Marco Tax Service at 43 East 3rd Street, Fond du Lac.
Good luck, Lions, in your game today from everybody at Huff's of Brownsville. Huff's is now accepting venison trim to make their award-winning sausage products. They're also taking orders for heat and serve Thanksgiving meals, too. For more information, like them on Facebook. Huff's of Brownsville. Good luck, Lions. Visit Tim because he's got the meat.
It's more than just a job. It truly is a family. They value you, great pay, great benefits. They definitely care about setting people up for success in their retirement years. I don't see a reason to want to leave.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we believe in happy accidents, like in 1964, when a Buffalo, New York restaurant owner accidentally bought chicken wings instead of chicken necks. The 60s were a crazy time. Well, decades later, and the mistake-turned masterpiece is now at Pizza Ranch. Introducing our new traditional and boneless chicken wings, tossed in our signature sauces. 2 more ways to get the country's best chicken available for carryout and delivery. Maybe it wasn't an accident after all, just delicious fate. Pizza Ranch. Mm-mm.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot. Build better for future generations.
At Silica, we've built a reputation for selling the best appliances and servicing everything we sell. Standing by our customers is what makes us grow, and with 3 locations, our service area covers a huge part of the state. That's why when you see our thousands of online reviews, these are the words you most commonly see. Great service after the sale. That keeps us moving ahead for over 100 years. You won't get that with the big box stores. See for yourself why your neighbors say it's Silica for your home.
Welcome back into the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. This is Flyway Conference basketball on your Friday night. Nick Rush set to bring you the play-by-play today. And hearing from head coach of Winnebago Lutheran Academy, his first year at the school, taking over, Mason Denoyer. And hearing from Mason as he talked about Gannon Schwartz, of course, the leading scorer in the Flyway Conference at 22.6 a game. He's the 3rd leading assists player in the Flyway Conference as well. Andy Simon at about 7.8 a game. Sam Ferguson, 7.2. Marcus Christensen is in the column as well at about 6.7 a game. So you'll see those guys all step up in different roles. And, of course, Schwartz, he'll get his touches, he'll get his points. But it's the supporting cast, the surrounding cast around Winnebago Lithard Academy that they really need to key in on, because the defense, they know that Schwartz is going to get his touches. They'll key on him. Other guys making plays around him, what makes this Winnebago Lithard Academy team so good over the last 10 games or so. This is a Vikings team. Taking a peek at their schedule, they've won 4 out of the last 6 games, and a tight one over Laconia. They were leading at one point in that game, but losing 52 to 44. Losing to Kohler by a touch, losing to these Lions as well at 60 to 57, a little bit earlier this season. But again, this team has won 4 out of the last 6 games. Again, non-conference and conference when you combine the both of those together. Coming up when we come back, we'll have an opportunity to sit down with the head coach of Lomira. We'll go to Dan Damask, his first year at Lomira. How's that going? And more when we come back.
The Rademan family has been quarrying and producing natural stone products for over 50 years. Is your driveway in need of repair? Here at Rademan's, our crushed stone division provides our customer with stone needed for maintaining your gravel driveway. Our quarry stone division provides landscape stones such as stepping stones and retaining wall stone for your outdoor living areas. We also offer natural thin and full veneer stone for interior applications such as fireplaces or outdoor applications to combine with or replace your siding or brick. Rademan Stone and Landscape Company, where we have the materials to do the best work on earth.
This is Craig Larson, sales manager with locally owned Dufresne Moving and Storage. Moving is very important to me, and I take pride in making sure our clients are happy with their overall experience at a reasonable cost and done in a high quality manner. We have a crew that is dedicated on taking care of your stuff. Call me today for an estimate at 1-800-425-MOVE or visit us at DufresneMoving.com. Dufresne Moving and Storage of Fond du Lac, making your move and storage of goods simple.
The Roush Insurance Agency, and proud to sponsor our local athletes doing what they love. Do you have people in your life that you love? Your loved ones count on you. Hi, this is Tony Walters, agent with the Roush Insurance Agency. Let us at the Roush Insurance Agency give you a free, no-obligation life insurance quote so you're safe and secure for when the unexpected happens. To find out more about your free, no-obligation quote, give us a call today. The Roush Insurance Agency, properly insuring you for your future. Good luck, area athletes, on your quest to a state title.
When you hire the attorneys with the Everson Law Office, you're getting more than professional presentation. The attorneys at Everson Law Office are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005. Practicing business law, estate planning, probate, guardianships, and real estate, they work closely with their clients, providing exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Call attorney William Everson at 920-922-7113. Or go to everson-law.com.
Hey, I'm Jeff Cornelli. I'm the owner of Tavern on the Avenue, Bob's on the Avenue, Just Love Coffee on the Avenue. Just Love Coffee is a franchise out of Nashville, Tennessee. We actually interviewed 30 different people, and these people are above and beyond better than anybody else. 90% of the money that is made in the coffee shop is donated to charities. There's nothing in Fond du Lac like this business. It's very upscale, it's family oriented. We got kids games, the kids can play their games, the families can come here at birthday parties and have coffee at the same time.
When you buy at Camera Casino, it's like having a little photo expert come with you.
Whether you're shooting sports, nature, or portraits, we'll make sure you have exactly what you need right in your bag. When you learn from our staff of experts, our knowledge follows you wherever you go.
We'll make sure you have the gear and confidence while you're out shooting.
A little help can go a long way.
At Camera Casino.
Welcome back into the Integrity Sawn Tool pregame show, Radio Plus Video Sports. Excited to be in Lomira tonight for a Flyaway Friday tilt, Flyaway Friday clash. Lomira and Winnebago Lithard Academy. Good to see Dan Damask again. How are you, sir? It's been a little while.
It has been a while. We used to do this all the time years ago. So, yeah, I'm doing okay. Thank you.
All right. Well, first season with the Lomira here in a state-of-the-art facility here, a beautiful gymnasium. I know we're kind of winding things down in the regular season. I know, ups and downs throughout the season with the records and the injuries and stuff like that. But talk about the team for us here. Give us a little recap.
Yeah, we've had a interesting year. I've coached a lot of years, and this is as unusual as I've had. Our football team's success made the start a little bit different because I had 9 kids show up the first day of practice. So the second week we had to do the first week over again. And so you felt like you were fighting a little bit behind to start with. And then at the turn of the year, when Jake got hurt, we went from maybe the most potent inside dominant team just with Jake's presence to a team that has no inside game. And so we had to reinvent ourselves and in many ways, both ends of the floor, into finding a new identity. So we're really young. We play 5 sophomores and sometimes a freshman. We play and we're small. And so that in the flyway is just doesn't give us a lot of room for error. So our guys have fought. They've responded from an effort standpoint and a willingness standpoint to learn. We haven't had those reps, and so we still have time to get better. We've lost a fair amount of close games. Those are hard to take, but our guys have been resilient. So we feel like we can we can turn the corner. We're just close to turning the corner.
Coach, you look at that. You go back to the injury, 7-0 going into that injury, and 7-7 since that injury. But the guys have fought, right? And the guys have showed grit, right, to get to that level and not pack it in, right?
Yeah, I mean, in every one of those games, they were decided. Almost all those games went to the final shot. We won a few. We lost probably a few more than we won in those really, really close ones. Springs really beat us up early. Even there, we responded and we had a chance to tie the game with about 6 minutes left. They pulled away at the end, but we didn't lay down when we got down by 20 there. We fought back, and that was probably that was our biggest deficit we've had. We're not giving up, and guys are. When we're playing with a lot of young guys, we're learning. They're letting me coach them hard, so I appreciate that because it's the only way to compete.
Coach, you've had a lot of success, not just here, but your days with Waupun, and we appreciate your honesty and your hard work and your hard ethic. You're a good coach, and that injury takes a toll on a team, but their ability to bounce back and they're fun. I've watched a number of games here, so it's pretty cool. Yeah,
we're like I said, we're not done. I'm pressing buttons all the time. Usually, I'm a little bit on a cruise control at this point in the season in terms of we know who we are, we know what we need to do to win, and I know what this team needs to do to win and how to do it. I haven't quite got those things in the checked off category with our guys, but we're headed there.
Dan Damask is the head coach of Lomira. Any injuries for the Lions? I hope not, coming into the matchup tonight against Winnebago.
Just my knee. That's it. The players are fine.
All right. Well, stretch it before pregame here, okay? All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate your time.
You bet.
Dan Damask, head coach of the Lions, back with more coming up next.
Call us when you need a company you can trust.
You hear it all the time, but what does it mean? This is Danny and Heather at AirTech Heating, and for our company, it means we do right by our customers and provide them quality service for superior home comfort.
It means our prices are competitive and fair. It means that we stand behind our work. It means doing whatever it takes.
To whom you trust your family's safety and comfort does matter. Call the team at AirTech Heating at 924-6742 when you need a company you can trust.
In 1925, Winnebago Lutheran Academy opened their doors to the first class of Vikings. For the last 99 years, WLA has offered a welcoming and safe environment for our students to learn and grow. We are continually blessed with a dedicated faculty and staff who inspire our students in their academic pursuits and, most importantly, in their spiritual lives. As we begin our 100th year of education, we look back on all the blessings we have received from God and acknowledge the grace upon grace He has provided. Thank you, Fond du Lac and surrounding communities, for 100 years of continuous support.
Are you unsure of what career path you want to take? Musa Sheet Metal is looking for motivated individuals to join their highly regarded apprenticeship program. Throughout the program, you'll learn the skills to be able to run your own job site. A career at Musa Sheet Metal is a chance to join a driven team working together to design and build products to help build communities. Learn more at musasheetmetal.com. That's musasheetmetal.com.
Build products that build communities. Apply at musasheetmetal.com.
Scotty's Auto Works for affordable auto care, from tires and alignments to routine auto maintenance. Trust the guys at Scotty's Auto Works, next to Pump and Pantry, Fond du Lac.
Here we go.
Fond du Lac Credit Union knows that we all have many different goals that we want to achieve in life, like paying off debt or planning your dream wedding. We also know that sometimes unfortunate things can happen that are out of our control, like car trouble or a broken washer and dryer. For all of your personal needs, Fond du Lac Credit Union has personal loans customized just for you. Wherever you are in life, Fond du Lac Credit Union can help get you to where you want to be. For more information, simply visit fdlcu.com or stop in today.
One of my favorite things about working at Hoppers is meeting all the new people, seeing all the new faces come in. We come out with a new product or a new way to do something and they come in. I find a lot of joy in just seeing them smile.
I think that all of our customers come in with a vision and they have an idea in their head of like what they want their apparel to look like. Our goal is to exceed the customer's expectations by providing them with high quality apparel and help bring their ideas to life.
Are you or a loved one living with the discomfort and hopelessness of peripheral neuropathy? The tingling, the numbness, the life-altering pain? Are you tired of taking medications that only mask the symptoms or don't work at all? You don't have to live like that anymore. Introducing New Medical Center, your beacon of hope in the fight against peripheral neuropathy. Our team of dedicated specialists uses the latest advancement in medical technology to help you regain control of your life. Our personalized treatment plans are designed to reduce your pain, improve your balance, and restore your quality of life, all while targeting the cause of your neuropathy. Visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
Anders Auto Parts, your locally owned bumper-to-bumper auto parts store serving the Fond du Lac area since 1956. Experienced and knowledgeable staff ready to serve you. Anders Auto Parts features PPG and Shopline auto paint along with PPG Versalon commercial paint. Quality name brand auto parts. Anders Auto Parts, your bumper-to-bumper auto parts store at 16 West Sibley Street, just off North Main Street, behind American Family Insurance.
Lakeside Wealth Management would like to welcome Jack Cole. Jack joined Lakeside Wealth Management in October of 2023 after previously working as an equity research analyst at Craig Holman Capital Group.
Hi, this is Jack Cole with Lakeside Wealth Management. Every client gets our undivided attention, from planning to execution to follow-up. We take a proactive approach to helping you develop a strategy to address your financial goals and objectives using the most efficient methods available. Learn more at lakesidewealthmanagement.net.
Securities and advisory services are offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
Welcome back into the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show, Radio Plus Video Sports, as we check in with your Pino Construction and Pino Buildings keys to today's game. Again, built by Pino Construction and Pino Buildings. Taking a look at the Vikings of Winnebago Lutheran Academy. This is a team that is led by Gannon Schwartz at about 22 points a game. However, the supporting cast around him is just as key, and Lomira's going to have to concern themselves defensively with that surrounding cast around Gannon Schwartz. For Winnebago Lithard Academy, this is a team that fell to Lomira 60-57 the last time these two teams met. And what's very interesting about that matchup is that Lomira was without Jake Bresky at the time. Again, that 3-point win by the Lions up in Fond du Lac against Winnebago Lithard Academy. So they're used to seeing Lomira minus Bresky. We'll see how that translates here tonight. Now, speaking of key playmakers for Lomira, Jackson Gable, last time these two teams met, 14 points for him, 31 for Schwartz, but 14 for Jackson Gable in the win, and he's 16 points shy of 1,000. He hopes to get that tonight at the hands of Winnebago Lithard Academy. Lomira trying to sweep Winnebago Lithard Academy for the first time since the 2008 season. We'll see if they do it. More of the Integrity So On Tool pregame show continues next. RadioPlusSports.com.
FBS Bank is here to help you achieve your dream of home ownership. For a limited time, we're offering home loans with just $595 closing costs plus title. Whether you're buying a new home or wanting to refinance, our experienced team is here to assist you. Visit our website at fbsbank.com or give us a call at 1-800-242-7880. Our friendly and experienced team will help guide you through the journey with FBS Bank. FBS Bank, banking made personal.
Okay, let's start with some clouds, some mountains over there, and finally a river. Hey, Dad, look.
Looks like the perfect spot.
American Family Insurance is here to protect your family on the road with the Travel Peace of Mind package.
American Family Insurance.
Visit Brad Tagle Petra today in Fond du Lac or Ripon.
We need play at all ages and stages of life to keep us and our communities healthy and happy and full of energy and excitement. At Burke, development, research, design, innovation, wellness, and connection guide us each and every day and help us bring the highest level of play to the communities we serve. Play gives us the power to connect. It tells us anything is possible and that we are always capable. The time is now to play.
It's more than just a job. It truly is a family. They value you, great pay, great benefits. They definitely care about setting people up for success in their retirement years. I don't see a reason to want to leave.
Good luck, Lions, in your game today from everybody at Huff's of Brownsville. Huff's is now accepting venison trim to make their award-winning sausage products. They're also taking orders for heat and serve Thanksgiving meals, too. For more information, like them on Facebook. Huff's of Brownsville. Good luck, Lions. Visit Tim because he's got the meat.
Received well and cared for well here.
To start your own wellness journey, head to IntoTheWoodsJourney.com. Lens Truck Center and Radio Plus Video Sports salute a great play of the week this week. Congratulations to Marvin Haslett III from Fond du Lac. He's got this week's play of the week.
Rebound taken by Fondy. Outlet up ahead for Haslett. Haslett streaking down, steps his way through, and he's got such a nice step through and scores.
Fond du Lac scored a crucial road win at Appleton North this past Friday night.
We just have to be strong with the ball, super strong. That's a good team that we just played. We just have to work our tails off in order to get that win.
Again, thanks to Lens Truck Center and Radio Plus Video Sports for our play of the week.
Go to Lens till you like what you see. Hundreds of trucks all on one lot. If you want a truck, it's what we've got. Lens Truck. We got the trucks at Lens Truck.
Welcome back into the Integrity Saltillo pregame show, Radio Plus Sports and RadioPlusSports.com. Nick Rush, along with Ike Holtzman, running camera. Josh Guy is our video producer. So glad you're along this Friday conference flyaway matchup. A special night here tonight. A couple of things going on. We've got Jackson Gable for the Lions, a 16-point shy mark of 1,000. So that, if he gets it, will be a special note of that here tonight. We've got the 2000 Lamyra basketball team here tonight. They'll be honored at halftime as the only team to get to state. Pretty special accomplishment, I should say, but 25 years ago, again, that happened. So we'll hear from head coach at the time, Randy Hatlin, and announcing of the players and that type of thing. Again, that comes your way at the half. You take a look at these two teams, and both teams pretty even. Lamyra team 63 a game, giving up 54 a game. Winnebago Lutheran Academy 61 a game, giving up 58 a game. And how that shakes out is, it was a 3-point game in favor of the Lions the last time these two teams met, again on the campus of Winnebago Lutheran Academy in Fond du Lac. Lions trying to sweep the Vikings for the first time since the 2008-2009 season. Over the last pretty much 6-7 years, it's been an even split as far as who has won. Not a lot of sweeps in the series, but again, the Lions trying to sweep Winnebago Lutheran Academy. We'll take a timeout for the national anthem. When we come back, it's the starters and the opening tip between Winnebago Lutheran Academy and Lomira. RadioPlusSports.com.
A personal experience with a custom feel. Each home Smith Builders builds is unique. The design and selections perfectly crafted for you. To learn more, visit smithbuildersinc.com or stop by 227 Morris Court. Smith Builders of Fond du Lac. Traditional values, exceptional services. A proud sponsor of local high school sports.
Cleaning your gutters is a pain, but ignoring them could ruin the value of your home. Gutter Helmet is the solution. Choose the perfect color to blend with your home, and our certified technicians will install Gutter Helmet in less than a day. Call Gutter Helmet today to never clean your gutters again.
Luke Lickey Electric is a proud sponsor of today's game. Serving Dodge and surrounding counties, choose the best and choose Luke Lickey Electric, bringing more than 25 years of certified experience to your home, office, or warehouse. They specialize in residential, commercial, industrial, and more. Full electrical installation, home standby generator sales and installation. Luke is also a proud graduate of Lamyra and supporter of Lamyra Athletics. Go Lions!
Here at the Wellness Way Fond du Lac, we disrupt the standard approach to healthcare. We understand that common is not normal, and unlike the restrictive healthcare mentality, we dig deeper to find answers to life-restricting health challenges. While focusing on overcoming interference in the body, we go beyond symptom-based care and address your unique physiology, allowing your mind and body to find its way to better health. You don't need to merely get through every day, but rather take control of your life and, more importantly, your health. The Wellness Way Fond du Lac. Do health differently.
And now let's meet the starters for tonight's matchup. First, for the visiting Vikings of Winnebago Lutheran, a 5'9" guard, senior number 3, Marcus Christensen. A 5'9" junior guard, number 5, Gannon Schwartz. A 6-foot senior guard, number 11, Andy Simon. A 6'5" senior forward, number 13, Max Hansman. And a 6'4" senior forward, number 15, Miles McCauley.
And the starters announced for Winnebago Lutheran Academy here at the Lions Den, campus of Lamyra High School. Now we bring the starting lineups, again presented by Sargento Cheese. Start your new career today at Sargento Cheese. Careers.sargento.com. The Lamyra Lions are showing a video highlight on your screen right now. You can kind of see it from our angle that Ike has up top of the bleachers. Again, showing a nice highlight tribute and video up here at the Lions Den. Just a great venue. Got the video scoreboard. Got the chairs sponsored. Got names on the chairs as well. So a Booster Club does it right here in the Lions Den. And whenever we come here, they welcome us with open arms here. But lights down, awaiting the starters again for the Lions Den. Tonight's game built by your 4 Edward Jones financial advisors.
Stand up, make some noise. Here are your Lamyra Lions. Starting tonight for the Lions, a senior, number 0, Sam Schraffnagel. A 6'1" senior guard, number 3, Jackson Gable. A 6'1" sophomore, number 5, Keegan Kell. A 6'3" sophomore, number 21, Blake Stager. And a 5'10" junior guard, number 23, Hunter Dooley.
And thank you to Mr. Paul Shavy.
Dan Damask, assisted by Mason Damask, Sawyer Huff, Pat Bresky, Joseph Rogers, Tyler Kowaleski.
Again, thank you so much, Mr. Shavy down there. Lions Den providing us with the announcements here. Paul Shavy, great job here. Winnebago Lutheran Academy and Lamyra, both coaches in their first years at the school. Mason Denoyer, Dan Damask, and longtime coach for Waupun, Dan Damask, now with his first year at the school here. We see Gannon Schwartz, or Keegan, I should say, yep, Schwartz pick up his dribble, entry pass down low for Hansman, and that's going to go the other way. Out of bounds, and Winnebago Lutheran Academy turnover, Lamyra basketball. Lamyra going with Dooley, Hunter Dooley. We'll bring it up to the forecourt now to the right-hand side. Lions running offense, go back out. Looks over to Kell. The Lions, Kell will back up his way. One of the leading scorers again for the Lions. And really, injury came out. Kell steps up and drills one. Keegan Kell for 3. The Lamyra Lions lead on your West Interior scoreboard, a score of 3-0 here. Schwartz across the timeline with it, leading scorer in the Flyaway Conference. And they pop out. Motion here for Winnebago Lutheran. Here's Schwartz, who had 31 the last time that these two teams met. You can see on your screen, Schwartz going to dribble, drive, and penetrate. Now kick it over left-hand side. Looks for Simon. Andy Simon will give it up near side for Hansman. Hansman back to Gannon with those yellow shoes. There goes Schwartz. He'll penetrate inside and kick. Gets cut baseline. Looks Schraffnagel has him. Schraffnagel will close out on him. They'll entry pass down low for one of the big men and kick it back out. Schwartz will touch now. Drive his way inside. Throws up a floater and can't get that one to float home. Rebound taken by the Lions. There goes Kell. Kell for Gable. Gable got it to go. Jackson Gable for a couple there. Gable has really stepped up. In the absence of Bresky, Gable at 15.4 a game. That's good enough for 7th in the Flyweight Conference. Gets cut. Schwartz, quick trigger, top of the wheel. Can't get that one to float. Gable there for the rebound. They're going to push ahead to the forecourt. They'll entry down low. Stutter stops, kicks it back. Gable. Gable pounding inside. Now handoff Nell. The wheel, dribble, drive, penetrate. Bodies fly high, no foul. pull it back down. Lomira with a lead, 5-0 at home for Winnebago Lutheran Academy. Beat them by 3 last time go. There goes Gable. Gable spins his way into a motion there. Now goes up and under for Dooley. Dooley's shot doesn't fall, but there for the rebound is Schwartz. Schwartz running into traffic and now gives. Baseline move, spits out into the hands of Schroffnagel. Sam, good football player for the Lions, state championship team. Sam will pull it back and now go look, and they'll dump it up top for Gable. Jackson Gable, the quarterback of the football team, now goes to Nell. Left-hand side, they rotate through all around the horn. They go on the deck with it. Here's Gable, flips it for Schroffnagel. Schroffnagel dribbling with the left hand, looking to cross over, gets it tapped away and recovers back in the lane. Gable right side, goes Nell. Left-hand side, and they'll rotate through to the left-hand side for Dooley. Dooley now back up top for Gable, back to Dooley. 14:45 left to play, 5-0 Vikings yet to score, coming up a couple times down the court empty. Controlling it now is Kell. Kell has it. And Kell will look for Gable, back to Kell, almost intercepted. They do get it back. And the pressure coming up the other way is Schwartz. Schwartz on high off the window, no. Rebound taken, entry down low, kicked away, and stolen away by Gable. And there goes Gable. Pull it back up top. Schroffnagel on the deck with it, spins his way past. A double inside the lane, gets fouled. Here comes Sam Schroffnagel to the free throw line for the Lions. A couple of shots upcoming for him and a shooting foul. For the Lions, taking a peek at their shooting percentage. Schroffnagel at about 72% on the season. That is for third best on the team. And Lamyra shoots from the line about 64%. They make the first, is Schroffnagel. Sam Ferguson comes in for Winnebago Lutheran Academy. And taking a seat is Stager. Misses the second. The Schroffnagel is 1 of 2 on that sequence. And then Schwartz now. And Schwartz will give it up for Ferguson. Back to Schwartz. Gannon, such a good ball handler, good guard, and still trying to put some moves on. Shimmy, shake, and bake down the lane. Christensen will touch now from the corner. Christensen dumps it back, gets it back on the deck with it, runs into a powerhouse. Bring it back up for Schwartz. Schwartz now looks for Christensen, gets by one, gets by Schroffnagel to the corner. 3, pocket, no. Rebound taken by Sam. Outlets ahead for Dooley. Hunter Dooley, number 23, goes over to the right-hand side. And Cole has come in. Charlie Cole for the Lions. Dooley off the screen from Schroffnagel. Now gets it to Sam. Pulls it back down. Wide bodies on this Lamyra team with Schroffnagel there running. And there's Cole, gets cut, flips it. Gable rejected, slapped away by McCauley. Vikings come the other way, slapped back away by the Lions. It's Dalton Zigzime for the Lions. The Cooper King will come in for the Lions. And also coming in, back in is Stager. Like Stager, Dan Damask, his first year, of course, at the Lions den here. Longtime coach for Waupun, took him to a state championship. Schwartz now inside the paint. Now he'll flip for Schwartz. Back up top, dribble drive and penetrate. Now kicks for Ferguson. Ferguson got it partially blocked, and ripping it back away is Zigzag. Dalton will outlet up ahead and go for Lions Cole. Cole will look and get it tapped. Schwartz tries to take it back. It'll squirt into the stands. Tonight's game built again by these 4 fine Edward Jones financial advisors: Jeff Wills, Robert Bruce, Patrick Ellisted, and Matt Moses. Edward Jones making sense of investing. Right Way Home Improvement again sponsors our opening half here today. Visit rightwaybuilt.com. Bauer Chiropractic has our injury report. Glad to see that we are all clear with the exception of that, of course, Jake Bresky injury. There's a traveling call on the Lions. And we'll come back this way. In for the Lions is Jackson Bloom as well, as Schroffnagel and Gable will both take a seat for Lamyra. Lamyra up 6-0. Vikings yet to score. Lions playing a pretty good defense here on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. Working right in front of us here is Schwartz. Will kick it over for Simon, who lost it and recovers. Entry pass for the big man in McCauley. McCauley gives it back to Schwartz over the top of a couple of Lions. Can't get that one to float home. Rebound taken by Stager. Stager outlets ahead. Now gets it back. Now he goes back to Cole. Charlie has it. Left side extended. Right-hand side now looks for Bloom. And Bloom will get it picked off. And here comes McCauley. McCauley up high off the window. Doesn't go. Rebound taken by the Lions. Lomira pulling it ahead in transition. We'll pull it back. Vikings give up a bucket and a timeout taken by Denoyer. Bloom with a bucket. Winnebago Lutheran Academy timeout. Back after this.
Shepherd of the Hills Catholic School in Eden is a faith-centered community that carries on the tradition of outstanding Catholic education. It's closer than you think. Students grow academically, spiritually, and emotionally, all in a Christ-centered environment. Log on soth-school.org and like us on Facebook.
Mentioned this a little bit ago that Lamyra 7-0 right out of the chute, right out of the gate. Lions were. Then the injury happened back in January 7th, in a game against Laconia, where Bresky went out on a fast break and injured that knee. Since then, Lions have played 500 ball. Haven't packed it in at all whatsoever. Lamyra 7-7 since that Bresky injury. And the lid is on the bucket here for the Vikings, and there to pull it off is Hansman. Hunter Hansman. 8-2, Vikings trail. Gable back in. And he will pivot around. Kell gets the basketball back now. Look for Stager. Stager, left-hand side for Bloom. Bloom into a double team. Flips it, zigzag. 3, that one spit out. Rebound taken by the Vikings. Vikings will push ahead, intercepted by the Lions. There goes Jackson Gable. Gable will dish it back up top. Side from Kell, back to Gable. Gable runs into a contact, pulls it back. And back off to Kell, back to Gable. Lions up by 6. Low scoring first couple of moments of this one. Clear out and look for Bloom. Lions trying to capitalize here. Lions in their home whites, of course. Vikings in their road blues, solid blues. Spot one up for 3. That one's no good. Rebound, offensive putback here by the Lions. That one doesn't go, but a foul is called. And that foul is going to go on the Vikings. And to the free throw line comes Keegan Kell. So a shooting foul. First foul called on Hansman. And again for the Lions, about a 63% overall free throw shooting team. At the line is Keegan Kell at about 63%, so he shoots on average, same as the team. And Kell answers on the first. Schraffnagel back in. And taking a seat is going to be Stager. Zigzag also coming out for the Lions. Lions will go deep here. Dan will go 9-10 to the bench. Shot on the way, and that one is no good. So Kell will connect on 1 of 2. That sequence. Gannon across the line with it. Moving his way around, and the handoff is going to go to Henry for the Vikings. Who's in now? That's Hudson Henry. And foul is going to be called on the Lions. That's going to be on Dooley. And his first, the team's 5th, I should say. To the free throw line comes Henry. Vikings, chance to talk about their free throw shooting a bit here. Henry is a 75% free throw shooter. That is second best on the team. Vikings shoot about 69% on the season. Henry at the line, connecting on 1 of 2. on that sequence. So far, the Vikings have scored only 3. This is a team that averages about 58 a game. Dan preached during our pregame interview that the Lions defense has allowed pretty good opponents under 40 to 45 points over the last number of games. So they've really stepped up their defensive play. Dooley will basketball over to Kell. Kell gets lost in the paint in translation with it. Will dive to the deck with it. A bunch of players on the floor. That's going to go off of Lomira and Vikings basketball. So Cole is back in as Cooper King comes back in as well. So Dan going to the bench often here in this one. A 9-3 advantage for the Lions. Schwartz will take a brief break on the bench as Henry will bring it across the timeline here for the Vikings. And that's going to hand off to Christensen. Christensen guarded by Dooley in his left pocket, tries to stay with them, and gives it up to the top of the wheel for Henry. Working on him. Shot, 3 ball, that one is no good. Good box out, but Vikings get it back. They lose a guy out of the box out the other side. And jump ball, possession arrow goes to the Lions. Schwartz comes back in, and he'll come back in for Sam Ferguson. We'll take a seat. Again, Vikings, this is a big game for them because if they can win tonight and hope for a little help of a Laconia bump, Vikings and Springs Ledgers do meet in the final regular season game. That's a good crossover to pull it back. It's Cole. Schroffnagel for 3, long distance. That one's too hard. Gets his own rebound back. Sam will go to Jackson Gable. Lions up 9-3 as we see Quest Interior's scoreboard. Around the horn they go for Gable. Gable gets it slapped away. Rejected, good block by the Lions handsman, who's got a couple of points here so far in the ball game. Other games of the flyweight tonight, North Fond du Lac at Amro, Laconia, and Springs. That's a big one. We'll keep an eye on that as well, as that game is being taken place up at the Ledge. They haven't tipped in that game yet, so a little bit behind this game. There's a traveling call against the Lions. Second turnover for them. Vikings have got a couple of turnovers as well. Fondy takes on Kimberly tonight, and that was a big loss by Fond du Lac last night. Fondy fell to Oshkosh North, 85-80 at Acuity Fieldhouse. That sits well for Kaukauna. Underneath, good ball fake, and pulls up and puts it in. That's a good ball fake by Hansman. And it's a 4-point performance for him so far. Gable has got a couple of points tonight. He is 14 shy of 1,000. That's too hard from Schroffnagel. Fighting for it, trying to get that thing back, and the Lions do. And they'll get it for Gable. Gable gets it slapped away and rejected, and a block shot. And here comes Schwartz on the other end. Schwartz will pull up left elbow. That one's too hard. Rebound taken by Dooley. Dooley pushing a little tempo up ahead here. And he'll hand that thing off to Gable. And Gable lost it, or Lamyra lost it, I should say, and that was King that lost it on the deck. Possession arrow's going to point toward the Vikings. So a couple of times back and forth, couple of jump balls, and possession arrows change. But again, Fond du Lac is trying to root for Kimberly tonight to knock over Kaukauna. Fondy does play in Kaukauna next week Thursday night, and they want to try to get a opportunity and 3-point play opportunity underneath for Hansman. Again, who's putting on a little show himself. Again, the big man for the Vikings down low, Hansman, the senior, with an opportunity for a 3-point play for the Vikings. First on the way, and that is good. And Hansman's got 7. Back to the forecourt is Bloom. It's a 6-0 run by the Vikings. and Lomira just threw it away. And 6-0 run by the Vikings, and Dan wants a timeout to chat about it. Timeout on the court. Back after this when we come back. Radio Plus Video.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture, we're honored to be voted by you to be one of the best mattress stores in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the finest in style, comfort, and quality to the Waupun area.
We've teamed up with amazing brands like Ashley, Lazy Boy, Best Craft, Marshfield, Best Home Furnishings, Mega Motion to offer you the best selection around.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Make your home a place you truly love with Verhaeg's Furniture Mart.
We talked during our Pinot construction and Pinot buildings keys to tonight's game about containing Gannon Schwartz. And so far, Lions have done a fantastic job on that. He's put up some shots, but they've all been contested and they've all been pressured. Schwartz doesn't have any points. However, Hansman, the big guy, has got 7 points for the Vikings. So they have to try to maintain that presence down low for number 13. Vikings have the basketball. They try to entry, and Hansman will get it back. And they'll float it over to the left-hand side. Vikings dribble, drive, and penetrate. And they're going to dump it for number 22 in Owen Reibel, who comes in for the Vikings for the first time tonight. There's Schwartz. No good. Rebound again, up and scores. And there's Hansman again. He's got 9 of the Vikings' 10. The only other guy to score was Hudson Henry with a free throw. There's Bloom. That gets cut. The run is 8-0. And here comes Schroffnagel. You bet Schroffnagel's going to go on Hansman when he gets back in there. 6:25 left to play. Shot 3. That one is missed. Skying high for the rebound are the Vikings. Vikings looking to capitalize on this 8-0 run. They'll pull it back. Vikings do. They'll spin their way. Hansman. That one doesn't go, though. Rebound taken by Stager. Stager up ahead for Jackson Gable. Gable now gets cut. Looks over the left-hand side for Bloom. Lions down by a point. Trying to keep pace. And the Vikings are tied with Laconia on top of the Flyaway Conference, both trailing Springs by a couple of games. Lomira's behind WLA by 3 games. I should say by 1 game. Lomira's trailing Springs by 3. There we go. And a foul called. Foul called on Bloom. That's his first and the team's 4th. Gannon Schwartz at the free throw line. Put Bloom's number in there. And a bunch of substitutions. Schroffnagel comes back in, as does Cole and Dooley. And all back in. Gannon Schwartz yet to score. Ball game here tonight. And that one is good. So first bucket by him. Gannon Schwartz, again, averages 22 a game. He's the leading scorer in the Flyaway Conference. And believe it or not, with the monumental games that Bresky had, he's still number 2 in the conference in scoring, even though he only played 7 games. Tells you what kind of a presence that was and what kind of a blow that was when he went out of the game, went out of the season. Lomira gets cut as they are trailing after that 9-0 run. Dooley now will flip it. 3-ball shot. That one's good. And that's a 3-ball by Keegan Kell. Second 3 for him. He's got 7, leading Lomira in scoring. Lions get the lead back with about 4.5 left to play. Vikings just threw it away. Or tipped off Lomira, I should say. Vikings regain possession here as Schwartz will inbound the basketball. Coming up at the half, we'll have your Holiday Automotive highlight. She'll break down some of the scoring for you as well. 3-ball shot, high, arcing shot. Looked pretty good from here, and that is up and good by Reibel. Owen Reibel for 3. Vikings get the lead back at 14-12. Vikings apply some pressure here. Get it past them. And looks for Cole. And Cole for Dooley. Dooley finds Schroffnagel top of the wheel for Kell. Kell has stepped up as Schroffnagel has stepped up as well since the Bresky injury, and you have to when your big man, your big scorer goes down. Dooley trying to put a move on, and there's an offensive foul. Foul is going to be called on Schroffnagel. Too much body on that. Saw a football play there. And that's his first foul. And Gable coming back in quickly, taking a blow, is I think Kell. Yep, Kell's out. Under 4 to play in the half. Gannon Schwartz running into Dooley. Gives it up. Tries baseline. Gets cut. There's Schwartz. And drive. Penetrate. Out of bounds. Who's it off of? It'll stay with the Vikings. Again, the last time these two teams met, a Lomira decision in Fond du Lac, 60-57. Gable led the way with 14, 31 for Schwartz. Schwartz in this game tonight has got 1. He's got a free throw. Entry down low, Hansman. Nice move. Hansman. It's an 11-2 run by the Vikings here at the 3-minute mark left to play in the first half. Vikings up by 4, as we see on your Quest Interior scoreboard. Dooley has it. Nice entry down low. Gable went too high with it. Schwartz with the rebound. Gannon Schwartz, and this is going to be an offensive charge. Yep, he was set. That's a good call. Both officials looked at each other. They agreed, and they both went the other way. Nick Rush with you, Josh Guy, Ike Holtzman. We are broadcasting this game from the Lions Den in Lomira. Big night, packed house here. A lot of people here. Check it out, this Flyway Conference Friday tilt. 2:40 left to play. Dooley, try his way. Gets cut, flips it to Schroffnagel. Sam back to Dooley. Around the horn they go for Gable. Give a try at it. Jackson gets cut, pivots, finds his way to the hoop and scores. And there's Jackson Gable, who is 12 points shy of 1,000. 16-14, Vikings with the lead. Zigzag's going to check in next dead ball. Schwartz, 2-minute mark. Dooley's got him. Look out for this guy, Hansman. Schroffnagel's got him. That's a good battle. Watch out in the second half as well. When Schroffnagel's in, that's who he'll guard man-to-man set. They're going to work their way around here. Schroffnagel picking up Hansman through the cut. Shot on the way. That one's up and good, and that's the first bucket by Andy Simon. Simon's got 2. The Vikings' lead is pushed up to 4. Largest lead by Winnebago Lithard Academy. And the Vikings and the Lions. They split last year, they split the year prior, and the year prior to that. Every time they meet, it's tight. It's close. Very close. That's going to go out of bounds and stay with the Lions. 1:14 left to play. A bunch of substitutions here. And with 1:14 left to play, the Lions, again with the basketball here, trailing by 4. Hopefully, if you're a Lions fan, trying to get a little bit tighter here going into the half. Dooley has it for the Lions. Feed Gable. Gable gets cut, now a double. Zigzag will touch. Back to Dooley, now back to Gable. They switch, try to switch on a screen, but stay with their man. Left-hand side for Kell. Kell for Dooley, 47 seconds left to play. There goes Gable, will try his hand, gets cut. Top of the wheel for Kell. Right side, Dooley now. 38 seconds left. Dooley with a short ranger up and no good. Rebound taken by the Vikings. They're going to push tempo the other way. Working right in front of us here. Vikings with McCauley. McCauley feeds Christensen. Vikings go deep. The Lions go just a touch deeper. They're going to try to entry pass down low. No. Rebound taken. 18 seconds left to play. Push a little tempo here. Got some time. Kell for Gable. Dan's calling one final shot, of course. Wants a play here. Dooley, 7 seconds. Dooley has it. Trying to take advantage of the screen. 2 seconds left. At the horn, Gable, no. And at the half, Winnebago Lutheran Academy leads 18-14 on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. We are coming back after this on RadioPlusSports.com.
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones financial advisors. Robert Bruce, located at 976 East Johnson Street. Patrick Elistad, located at 560 Fond du Lac Avenue. Matt Moses. And Jeff Wills, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Every customer can be a Signature Home customer. I think that's what Signature Homes does really well, is that we can touch not only the customer who's building for the first time, but also the customers that know what they want and want to pull pieces of other property that they've lived in and loved. And you can really trust that we know what we're doing and that we have 30 years of experience in the market doing it with quality craftsmanship and a lot of style and design. And at the end, we get a chance to walk them through and see their smiling faces, and we know that we've achieved our goal.
For a short trip down memory lane.
Another turning point forks again the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this time, don't ask why. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable. In the end, that's right. I hope you had the time of your life. Take the photographs and self-prints in your mind. Hang it on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and days in on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. Something unpredictable, in the end that's right. I hope you had the time of your life.
On your video screen right now, a highlight tape from the 1999-2000 Lomira boys basketball team, the only team to make it to the state tournament.
Let's meet individually the guys who came back tonight. You're going to go in the order that it's on the sheet. So we'll start with Nick Rush, Chris Christian, Adam Eichstead, Coach Dean Hartwig, Brad Tellner, Nick Goat, Coach Randy Hetland, Coach Steve Sharp, Kurt Christian, Jeff Basker, Glenn Eichstead, Steve Sakawati, Jeremy Weber, Mike Rose, Eric Pinhosa, and Coach Joe Hendricks. And now we'll turn the mic over to Coach Randy Hetland, who will say a few words.
First of all, thanks for having us here tonight. We really appreciate it. I haven't been back in a long time. The facilities here are outstanding. So thank you for voting for all this and building all this. It's just wonderful. The reason we're here is the team, and I think what I remember most is just the journey. I remember all the times in open gyms.
Let the daydreams of spring begin. Connect with the Auto Show sale at Holiday. Explore all that's new, score great offers, get more for your trade, and lock in thousands in savings on GMC Sierra while you enjoy Team Holiday's warm and genuine guest care.
We earn the trust of drivers from all over Wisconsin by following through and going the extra mile. It's what we do.
Showtime is go time. Find yours and drive it home today from Holiday Automotive, Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
The $7 Lux Cravings Box has the Gordita Supreme? What is this, the 90s? This flashback is off the hook. The 90s Gordita Supreme is back in the $7 Lux Cravings Box. Relive the decades, only at Taco Bell. Booyah!
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
Standing ovation for the 1999-2000 Lamyra Lions state championship team.
Lakeside Wealth Management would like to welcome Bennett Bresky. Bennett joined the team in May of 2023, following his graduation from St. Norbert College, where he graduated cum laude, earning his degree in business finance.
Hi, this is Bennett Bresky with Lakeside Wealth Management. No one strategy fits everyone, which is why every client gets our undivided attention. From planning to execution to follow-up, we take a proactive approach to helping you develop a strategy to address your financial goals and objectives using the most efficient methods available. Learn more at lakesidewealthmanagement.net.
Securities and advisory services are offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
The Roush Insurance Agency, and proud to sponsor our local athletes doing what they love. Do you have people in your life that you love? Your loved ones count on you. Hi, this is Tony Walters, agent with the Roush Insurance Agency. Let us at the Roush Insurance Agency give you a free, no-obligation life insurance quote so you're safe and secure for when the unexpected happens. To find out more about your free, no-obligation quote, give us a call today. The Roush Insurance Agency, properly insuring you for your future. Good luck, area athletes, on your quest to a state title.
Welcome back to the Lions Den here at Lomira High School as the Winnebago Lithard Academy Vikings lead 18-14 on your Quest Interior scoreboard. Holiday Automotive Highlight Show, again built by Holiday Automotive, worth the trip. 11 for Max Hansman in the ball game tonight. 3 for Owen Reibel. 2 for Andy Simon, 1 for Gannon Schwartz, and 1 for Hudson Henry. For the Lions, led tonight by Keegan Kell in the first half, 7. Jackson Gable with 4. Jackson Bloom with 2. And Sam Schraffnagel with a point as well, again, in the ball game. Second half, when we come back on RadioPlusSports.com.
In 1925, Winnebago Lutheran Academy opened their doors to the first class of Vikings. For the last 99 years, WLA has offered a welcoming and safe environment for our students to learn and grow. We are continually blessed with a dedicated faculty and staff who inspire our students in their academic pursuits and, most importantly, in their spiritual lives. As we begin our 100th year of education, we look back on all the blessings we have received from God and acknowledge the grace upon grace He has provided. Thank you, Fond du Lac and surrounding communities, for 100 years of continuous support.
Each week, Lens Truck Center and Radio Plus Video Sports salute a great Student Athlete of the Week. Congratulations to Oakfield's Mitchell Mosier. He's this week's Student Athlete of the Week.
Nice find there, finding Ryer Greenfield. Now with a couple threes, we are tied at 25 apiece. Great to drive to the basket there for Mitchell Moser. Comes right to the rack with it.
Showing his strength. That's kind of the NBA move where you just out-muscle a guy when you get to the hoop.
Yeah, we work hard together, so having that trust with each other is really important in a late game situation.
Again, congratulations to Mitchell Mosier, this week's Athlete of the Week from Radio Plus Video Sports and Lens Truck Center of Fond du Lac.
If you want a truck or an SUV, go to Lens till you like what you see. Hundreds of trucks all on one lot. If you want a truck, it's what we've got. Lens Truck, Lens Truck. We got the trucks at Lens Truck.
Oh, we are having some fun here on the Lions Den. The Lamyra Lions, again, they are trailing Winnebago Lutheran Academy 18-14 on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. And at the half, the Lamyra Lions were honored. The 2000 state team was honored 25 years ago. The team went to state, the one and only team in Lamyra basketball history to do so. Randy Hatlin is with us here, who was the coach at the time. Coach, you'll always be coach. Good to see you. How are you?
Good. Thanks for having me here tonight. I really appreciate it. Want to thank the Lamyra people for having us out here and recognizing us. It's just a great time, great memories, and a lot of fun.
So at the half, there was a video board that went with a lot of static pictures, some black and white stuff, a couple of videos. It wasn't as big as it is now, of course, back then, but what'd you see when you looked up there and your reaction to some of that stuff?
Well, I think what I said at halftime, it's really not individual games, although there's a couple you remember in the state run, as I mentioned, but it's really just the journey, you know, just setting the stage, all the open gyms during the summer, all the calling the kids to get them in the weight room, just putting in that time together. It's just, you just think of those times. And one of the things I didn't mention on the floor that's really important is just all the time with the coaches. It's just a lot of fun, just dissecting the game, waiting for the next game, talking about it.
Gable with a bucket there for the Lions. He's got 6. He's 10 away, 10 shy of 1,000 here. So Jackson Gable, keep an eye on that here. But what I remember a lot were those physical practices, because we got after it. We got after it hard a lot.
Yeah, we had a bigger team. We had a physical team. And so, I mean, one of our fortes was rebounding and was playing good defense. Our defense was stellar. And just playing that physical brand of basketball. It was a lot more physical back in the day. They called the game a lot less close than they call it now.
Yeah.
And so you really had to be physical or else you were going to get it handed to you.
It was 4 quarters as well back then. And I remember you and Coach Glenn Eichstead, defensive coach Glenn Eichstead, was if you can limit a team to 10 points a quarter, you're doing pretty good defensively. Right?
And Glenn did a great job with the defense. And if you remember, we switched a lot of defenses a lot of times. 1-3 run zone, man. Yep. We had a 2-2-1 press, and actually the 2-2-1 press.
All right. I believe we are almost back. We are back and live with you. Sorry about the technical issues. Our computer just chose to give the blue screen of death, shall we say. And apologize for that here. We had to do a quick couple of reboots and get back to action. Just a Winnebago Lutheran Academy lead at 20-17 on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. So again, that is your score. Again, they switch ends of the court. And shot on the way by Jackson Gable. It's up and it is good. As Gable is now 8 points shy of 1,000 in his career. We are joined by Adam Eichstead, one of the members of the team that went to state back in 2000. Pleasure having you here, sir. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah.
You were on that team too.
I was indeed. A lot of fun.
Thanks for being here.
I was talking with Randy and coach. He's always coach, but about the fun, about the memories, about the hard practices, about the crowds. Remember you'd look up and you just get a chill when you'd see the crowds.
It was very cool. And I'm somebody who grew up. I had a father for a coach, so I was at a lot of high school games, experienced a lot of cool environments. But as that crowd grew throughout the season, in the old gym here in Lamyra, for folks that remember that, people standing in the corners, sneaking onto the stage where the band was because they couldn't fit anymore. It was only 900 people. And then it got bigger as the tournament went on. Coach mentioned it at the halftime, his little speech that he gave, but that crowd at the sectional final with Oostburg, from memory serves, they had to turn people away as early as 45.
That was at West Bend.
At West Bend.
Right? Yeah.
They stopped letting people in 45 minutes before because it was sold out. There was no room, and it was raucous. Oostburg's a town that's been there and done that. They knew what they were doing. It was fresh for us. It was a back and forth game, but it was a really cool atmosphere and an awesome experience.
Yeah, and getting to state, as a kid and dreaming to get to that level and being able to do it in that way and with tight games throughout the season. The Mayville game, the Laconia game come to mind, and Coach mentioned moving that Laconia playoff game to Waupun out of the gym in Lamyra was certainly something. Gable for 3 right there. Want to mention him. He is, I believe, 2-4. How many has he got? 2, 4, 6, 8. He's got 5 shy of 1,000. So that's one of the many advantages of being here tonight here. But what else do you remember about that season? The team was big too.
The team was big.
A lot of height and a lot of numbers with the team.
We were very tall. That's very true. The year before, we were actually bigger. Had kind of a disappointing end to that season, but it kind of set the stage. We knew we were good coming back. We knew we could compete. We went to a tournament in Platteville that summer as kind of an unknown. Ironically, Laconia showed up as everybody's darling, thinking everybody wanted to see this team that could run and gun and shoot. And we ended up beating Cassville. We beat Wisconsin Heights that had Mike Wilkinson on it. We beat an AAU team out of Illinois. We ended up finishing in the top 4. Laconia didn't really have that great of a tournament. And all of a sudden everybody was like, well, wait a minute, who's this other team from that area that starts with an L? So that was kind of the start of it that year. And then it kind of just kept getting better and better. We had a couple blips during the regular season, but those I think helped along the way. And it was just the right. I kind of think the right things all sort of happened. Coach Hatland coming here from Cassville, knew what that championship experience was like. So he brought a program. My father, who had coached for a long time, giving up that head coaching role at a lot of other places to come and help out, bringing his defensive specialties. Nick Volk coming with Coach Hatland from Cassville. And obviously the Christians who, those twins, grew up in the Lutheran system. As we're playing WLA here, they had a choice to make. We're going to Lamyra, we're going to WLA. That probably altered both those schools in terms of their athletic success for the next 4 years.
And Chris and Kurt, the Christensen twins, 6'6", you yourself 6'7", so there's a lot of height in size in that regard here, but I also, going back to the defense, and your dad did such a good job. He's here tonight of the defensive pressure. I remember him always preaching 10 points a quarter is a good quarter.
Right.
Back in those days, it wasn't 2 halves. It was 4 quarters of basketball. So if you could limit a team to 40, you're doing pretty good.
And we basically did that a majority of the season. That was, there were times in the locker room at halftime, it might only be 21, but hey, that means we didn't do it.
Right.
It might be 20, we didn't do it. And hey, we're not playing the defense we should be playing. So that was always, a big focal point.
Well, Adam, thanks for stopping on by, my friend. Always
my pleasure,
good to talk
Nick.
to
Good
you.
to see you.
Yeah, you too.
Welcome back.
Yep, thank you. It's good to be back here in the Lions' Den. Lomira trails 28-25 on your Quest Interior scoreboard. Back after this break.
It's more than just a job. It truly is a family. They value you, great pay, great benefits. They definitely care about setting people up for success in their retirement years. I don't see a reason to want to leave.
We knew it would be a tight one here at Lomira, and it's proved to be true. The Vikings will lead 28-25. Quest Interior scoreboard. Ferguson with the last 4 points for the Vikings. Here's Charlie Cole, and Cole will get the feed. Lomira on the deck with it. Cole again. He'll pivot his way around here. Feed top of the wheel. In is Cooper King for the Lions. Offensive set here. And they'll move it inside. Picking up his dribble as Jackson Bloom finds Schroffnagel. Schroffnagel for Zigzheim, who's in for the Lions. And runs into a wall. Sam Schroffnagel for 3. That one is up and no good. We've got foul called on Schroffnagel. That's his 3rd. He's got 3 points. The ball game here. 7:45 left to play in the ball game. Vikings lead 28-25. And we were talking about him just moments ago, and here he comes strolling up. Kurt Christensen. How are you, buddy? Good to see you.
Pretty good yourself?
I'm doing just fine. All right, so seeing the big board and kind of reminiscing a little bit about that championship flyweight conference and kind of going to state 25 years ago. What'd you think? What memories were brought back for you?
Oh, it's just the team atmosphere that we had. You don't as an 18-year-old kid, you don't understand it until you're 25 years later.
Right.
It is hard to believe that, we always talk the Al Bundy moments, but, it is true.
Yeah. Vikings will come the other way with it. Gannon Schwartz will have it. Crossover to the left-hand side. There's a movement down low, and Schroffnagel there to rip it away. I think the chemistry was so – and there was a lot of guys on that team. The chemistry, though, within everybody was so good.
Well, yeah. I mean, even the reserves did a very good job, like yourself included.
Yeah. I guarded you a lot in practice. I was a secret weapon. I wasn't utilized a lot. I was ready, though. I was ready at any moment's notice, right?
Yeah, it's like I said. In the moment, you take it for granted.
Yeah.
Until, like I said, 25 years later, you reminisce about it.
Yeah. And taking a look at the crowd, and it's a good crowd here tonight. The crowd that followed that team was so energetic and so loyal, right? And there at every game.
Yeah, I just wish we had the new gymnasium now that Lomira has versus our little gym that we had back when we played.
Yeah, right.
Because, I mean, we see the crowd that's here tonight. It's, I'm sure we would have packed it back then.
Yeah, I believe it. Gable at the free throw line here. He is total of 4 points shy of 1,000. I'll make it 3 shy of 1,000. Not going to stop the game. They'll keep it going, but they will do something after if he does get to that 1,000 point mark. So you're doing good? Still in the area?
Yep, I'm working with my brother.
Okay.
He's driving me nuts every day.
Keeping him in line, right? He's here too. Shot doesn't fall.
We talk about 1,000 points. Back when we played, it never really crossed my mind that that it's achievable, right? Now, that's all you see. I mean, regarding my niece, scoring over 2,000 points.
And she's in Hartford, right?
Hartford, correct.
Yeah, right, okay. She's getting some Division I looks, offered, committed, right?
Yeah, she committed to Minnesota.
Minnesota, yep.
Well, I mean, last night she had 1,000 rebounds.
Yeah. Special, yep. Back to action here as Lamyra again trails by 2 at 5:40 left to play. Well, Kurt, thanks for stopping on by, buddy. Appreciate you.
Always a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you so much. All right, Kurt Christensen, one of the 6'6" guys on the 2000 team. His brother Chris, 6'6". Ike said 6'7". There's a load to handle inside. Trust me, I practice against him every day. There goes the other way for Hansman. Hansman's shot up and doesn't go. Rebound taken here by Vikings. Vikings rotate through. Gannon Schwartz will put an exclamation point on that possession. Schwartz up and good. So he'll try for the three-point play. Have an opportunity for that three-point play. Schwartz with only, take a look here, three points in the ball game. Make it 4 for Schwartz. But the Vikings have found a way, and they found a lot of it with Hansman. 31-26. Schroffnagel is out. Got a very, very low-scoring game. Last time these two teams met, it was 60-57. But the cover's been on the hoop, so to speak. Slapped away by Hansman. He's having himself quite a game here today. Gannon Schwartz crosses the line with it. And Schwartz picked up by Lions. Dooley. Dan side, looking back to Schwartz direction. Gannon Schwartz for Dooley. And to the left-hand side. Hansman now, works his way Ferguson inside. Ferguson gets it back. Now Schwartz will go and he's cut on the baseline. 4:30 left to play. Back and forth they go. Lamyra, again, trailing Winnebago Lithard Academy by game in the Flyweight Conference. And the Vikings are trailing Springs by some games as well. Lamyra will have another Flyweight Conference matchup coming up against Winnebago Lithard Academy next. Against Horicon and Amro. Away. And basket by Schwartz. Gannon Schwartz has got 2, 4, 6 for him, and it's the largest lead now by Winnebago Lithard Academy as it stands 7. Well, it was up to 8, I should say, second largest lead. Zigzime will work his way inside, gets tapped for a moment. Lamyra recovers back. Skips it across court and a turnover there. On the other end, there goes Gannon Schwartz up for a layup, and that is good. And Dan's there to call a timeout. And Schwartz will go up and score. He's got 8. Lamyra's lead is, Winnebago Lithard Academy's lead is 9. Back after this. Here's Barb, another great success story from Into the Woods Wellness of Fond du Lac.
It is set up for you to succeed, and they walk with you and encourage you and give you a lot of information, a lot of opportunities and choices, and they are your biggest cheerleaders. And so I would definitely recommend it. It is life-changing. I am no longer on any medications. It is just supplements. I no longer take any prescriptions and don't regret it at all. So you will be received well and cared for well here.
To start your own wellness journey, head to IntoTheWoodsJourney.com.
Every customer can be a Signature Home customer. I think that's what Signature Homes does really well, is that we can touch not only the customer who's building for the first time, but also the customers that know what they want and want to pull pieces of other property that they've lived in and loved. And you can really trust that we know what we're doing and that we have 30 years of experience in the market doing it with quality craftsmanship and a lot of style and design. And at the end, we get a chance to walk them through and see their smiling faces, and we know that we've achieved our goal.
All right, we are back to the Lions Den here. Winnebago Lithard Academy leads 35-26 on your Quest Interior scoreboard. Dan Damask wants to talk and takes a timeout. Let's take a look at that Laconia and Springs game. It is Springs up on Laconia 45-28. That game is in the second half. Be a foul called on the Vikings. That's on Hansman. That's his second. Team sixth. Vikings have 6 team fouls. Lamyra 3. So Dooley. Set to inbound the basketball. Dooley will get it in for Schroffnagel. Schroffnagel pivots around for a moment, gives it back to Dooley. And Dooley hands off to Bloom. Bloom now up and under, went hard to the deck. 2 shots coming up here, as Bloom is going to go to the free throw line for a couple. Bloom at the line for the Lions. Again, Lomira at about 63%. And Jackson Bloom at about 50% shooting. Doesn't shoot a lot of free throws. And the first one is missed. Get the second one coming up here. Lomira down by 9 with under 3 to play. No good. Schroffnagel there for the cleanup. He'll get fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line. Up next for Lomira, again, they have Horicon on Monday on the road, and Omro Flyaway Thursday. Next Thursday, the final home game for them in the regular season. Winnebago Lithard Academy's got CWC on Monday night, then they end with Springs on Thursday. We'll have that game at RadioPlusSports.com. Schroffnagel connects on both of them. 35-28. There goes Gannon. Schwartz got fouled, and he's going to go to the free throw line. So that's a foul going to be called on Schroffnagel. I think that's his 4th. That's his 5th, okay. 5 on Sam. He'll be out. So Schroffnagel will end the ball game with a total of 5 points. Schwartz, first one is good. A quiet first half. 9 for him in the second half. 9 for him for the game, I should say. 8 in the second half, make it 9 second half. And Dooley off the screen. And there goes Cole. Cole on this end recovers now. 2:35 left. Bounce pass, good entry down low. And got it for Stanger, who will score. Press here by the Lions. 7-point game. Dooley tries to get it back on the deck with it. And they go up ahead. And they're going to get it back all the way around the horn. The Vikings going. Not in any hurry for a shot here. Up by 7. Low-scoring defensive affair. Fouls It'll be called Lions Gable. And that's the 5th team foul. And Dooley is going to come out. Get some attention on that right leg. And Schwartz, backcourt now. Picked up by Lamyra Gable. Entry for Hansman. Hansman will bring it for left-hand side. Look his way for Henry. Henry back to Schwartz. And then Schwartz, number 5, 22 a game. Doesn't have that many tonight. Christensen has it. And ball is loose now. Bodies for a jump ball. You know, this defensive battle, it goes in favor of the Lions as they're holding teams well under 40, 45, but the problem is the scoring hasn't been there tonight as much as it has been in games past. And what I mean by that is usually you'll have Gable at 15.4 a game. Gable's had his tonight. Cal at 9.4 a game. He's been shy of that. Simon will score there. He's got 4. Number 11, Andy Simon. 1 minute left to play. Vikings lead is 9. Step back. Looking for a 3. That one is no good. That's going to go out of bounds. That'll stay on this side. 54.8 seconds left. Time I'll take it on the floor. We'll take it with the teams. Coming back after this.
Let the daydreams of spring begin. Connect with the Auto Show sale at Holiday. Explore all that's new, score great offers, get more for your trade, and lock in thousands in savings on GMC Sierra while you enjoy Team Holiday's warm and genuine guest care.
We earn the trust of drivers from all over Wisconsin by following through and going the extra mile. It's what we do.
Showtime is go time. Find yours and drive it home today from Holiday Automotive, Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
The $7 Lux Cravings Box has the Gordita Supreme? What is this, the 90s? This flashback is off the hook. The 90s Gordita Supreme is back in the $7 Lux Cravings Box. Relive the decades, only at Taco Bell. Booyah!
And I'd like to welcome you back, taking a peek around the area regarding other scores. We have in the flyway, Laconia trailing Springs 54-31. So the Ledgers lead at home on top of the ledge. We have Kimberly trailing Kaukauna 75-67. So if you are a Fond du Lac fan, you want Kaukauna to lose this game to Kimberly because Fondy lost last night. And going into last night, you had Fondy and Kaukauna tied on top of the FVA. Those two teams will clash coming up next Thursday. Back to action here. 9-point Bagel lead. Gable pivots, and doesn't get that one to float home. Rebound underneath. Up and good by Stager. He's got the last 2 Lions points. 7-point cushion yet for the Vikings. And there'll be a foul call, and that will send the 6th team foul on the board. So one more foul, and Vikings will shoot some bonus here. 27 seconds. Again, left to play. Fond du Lac ranked number 6 in the state. Kaukauna ranked number 4 in the state. Those will likely change. Fond du Lac's will after this loss, after Fond du Lac's loss to Oshkosh North. Again, last night it was a very disappointing loss if you're Fond du Lac at 85-80. On the way, that one's good. Schwartz has not missed a free throw yet tonight. He's a perfect 5 out of 5. And makes it a perfect 6 out of 6. 41-32. Shot on the way. That's a 3, and that one is missed. And that's going to stay on this end with 15.5 seconds left to play. Charlie Cole to inbound the basketball. Cole will get it in. And there goes Bloom. Lost it. 10 seconds left. And the Vikings are going to get a win tonight, and the Lions and Vikings are going to split. Final score, 41-32, as the Vikings get a win on your Quest Interior scoreboard. A break, and your Fox Valley Savings Bank postgame show will continue our broadcast here tonight.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot. Build better for future generations.
Lakeside Wealth Management would like to welcome Bennett Bresky. Bennett joined the team in May of 2023, following his graduation from St. Norbert College, where he graduated cum laude, earning his degree in business finance.
Hi, this is Bennett Bresky with Lakeside Wealth Management. No one strategy fits everyone, which is why every client gets our undivided attention. From planning to execution to follow-up, we take a proactive approach to helping you develop a strategy to address your financial goals and objectives using the most efficient methods available. Learn more at lakesidewellthmanagement.net.
Securities and advisory services are offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
The Roush Insurance Agency, and proud to sponsor our local athletes doing what they love. Do you have people in your life that you love? Your loved ones count on you. Hi, this is Tony Walters, agent with the Roush Insurance Agency. Let us at the Roush Insurance Agency give you a free, no-obligation life insurance quote so you're safe and secure for when the unexpected happens. To find out more about your free, no-obligation quote, give us a call today. The Roush Insurance Agency, properly insuring you for your future. Good luck, area athletes, on your quest to a state title.
In 1925, Winnebago Lutheran Academy opened their doors to the first class of Vikings. For the last 99 years, WLA has offered a welcoming and safe environment for our students to learn and grow. We are continually blessed with a dedicated faculty and staff who inspire our students in their academic pursuits and, most importantly, in their spiritual lives. As we begin our 100th year of education, we look back on all the blessings we have received from God and acknowledge the grace upon grace He has provided. Thank you, Fond du Lac and surrounding communities, for 100 years of continuous support.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture, we're honored to be voted by you to be one of the best mattress stores in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the finest in style, comfort, and quality to the Waupun area.
We've teamed up with amazing brands like Ashley, Lazy Boy, Bestcraft, Marshfield, Best Home Furnishings, Mega Motion to offer you the best selection around.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Make your home a place you truly love with Verhaeg's Furniture Mart.
Shepherd of the Hills Catholic School in Eden is a faith-centered community that carries on the tradition of outstanding Catholic education. It's closer than you think. Students grow academically, spiritually, and emotionally, all in a Christ-centered environment. Log on soth-school.org and like us on Facebook.
All right, welcome back into the Fox Valley Savings Bank postgame show. Winnebago Lithard Academy in the flyweight gets a win tonight, 41-32. Pacing the Vikings, 15 for Max Hansman, 12 for Gannon Schwartz, 2 for Marcus Christensen, 4 for Sam Ferguson, 4 for Andy Simon, a point for Hudson Henry, and 3 for Owen Reibel. Lomira, Sam Schroffnagel with 5 tonight, 2 for Jackson Bloom, 14 for Jackson Gable, and 7 for Keegan Kell. Vikings led 18-14 at the half, and they ended up getting a win tonight, again, 41-32. Again, this is your Fox Valley Savings Bank post-game show. Marion University turning point of the game. It was a big run by Winnebago Lithard Academy at 11-2 to separate themselves and get some further development of solid play again to pull away and eventually get a win and hold on by a wide margin again here tonight. Your BCI Burke player of the game, log on to burkecareers.com. I'm going to give that to Max Hansman, again for the Vikings, 15. A lot of those points came in the first half, and it was just a huge opportunity for him down low. Made some inside shots down low and played a really great game. Hansman did again for the Vikings, our player of tonight's game. AirTech talking about our next game broadcast. We will break all of that down when we come back right after this.
Cleaning your gutters is a pain, but ignoring them could ruin the value of your home. Gutter Helmet is the solution. Choose the perfect color to blend with your home, and our certified technicians will install Gutter Helmet in less than a day. Call Gutter Helmet today to never clean your gutters again.
It's more than just a job. It truly is a family. They value you, great pay, great benefits. They definitely care about setting people up for success in their retirement years. I don't see a reason to want to leave.
Lakeside Wealth Management would like to welcome Jack Cole. Jack joined Lakeside Wealth Management in October of 2023 after previously working as an equity research analyst at Craig Holman Capital Group.
Hi, this is Jack Cole with Lakeside Wealth Management. Every client gets our undivided attention, from planning to execution to follow-up. We take a proactive approach to helping you develop a strategy to address your financial goals and objectives using the most efficient methods available. Learn more at lakesidewealthmanagement.net.
Securities and advisory services are offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
When we first began with high school sports and video streaming, it was a camera or two. It's grown to multiple cameras, multiple angles, a switcher operator, a couple of announcers, on-field shots, and really we do all this to enhance the viewership.
But the larger scale production, we just have more options, more camera shots, more quality, with our interviews during the game, post-game, and pre-game, really bring a great product to families that are watching at home or watching after the fact.
Students have families in different communities, different states, even different countries. All those people are able to watch our broadcast and see their family performing at a really high level.
We like to think of it as not just being there for a game, but really enhancing the community involvement with this, and that's what it's about. Up here on the campus of Lamyra High School as the Lions take a loss tonight to the Vikings. Final score, Quest Interior scoreboard, 41-32. Remember that we do have some high school playoff action. We've got the hockey team, Springs Hockey. They'll play on Tuesday against Notre Dame at home. Watch that game at our website. We've also got coverage of girls basketball next Tuesday as well. Things really get interesting as we go along throughout the playoffs. Of course, it all begins for the girls next week and the boys the week after that. So take a look at our website, RadioPlusSports.com. We'll get you caught up to date on the latest games that we're covering. The boys' seeding meetings are this weekend, so find out where these teams are seated, their respective divisions, where they're playing, who they're playing, and everything else. So I invite you to check our website for all the latest information there. like to thank our Radio Plus Sports broadcast team, and that includes Josh Guy, our video producer, Ike Holtzman running camera, Nick Rush saying so long from the Lions Den, where Lamyra takes a loss to Winnebago Lutheran Academy. They split this year at 41-32. Have a great night.
Thanks to our Radio Plus video sports sponsors.
Edward Jones Fond du Lac Advisors, Musa Sheet Metal, Quest Interiors, Sargento Cheese.
American Family Insurance Agent Brad Tagliapietra. Bauer Chiropractic. BCI Burke. Bob's Pizza.
Bristol Morgan Bank, Addison Jones Real Estate, Cole Oil and Propane, Dufresne Moving and Storage,
Roush Insurance, Smith Builders, Marco Tax Service, AirTech Heating and Cooling,
Anders Auto Parts, Taco Bell, Fox Valley Savings Bank, Holiday Automotive,
Dynamic Chiropractic, Radom Stone and Landscape, Everson Law Office, Hopper's Screen Printing and Custom Embroidery,
Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Integrity Saw and Tool, Fondy Family Dental, Into the Woods Wellness,
St. Mary Springs Academy, Lens Truck Center, Fond du Lac Credit Union, Marion University,
Right Way Home Improvement, New Medical Center, Scotty's Auto Works,
National Exchange Bank and Trust, Pizza Ranch, Silica for your home, Pino Construction,
Real Estate Agent Brock Fleischer, Back in Action, Camera Casino,
Pioneer Pit Stop, Keller Buildings, Shepherd of the Hills, Verhaeg's Furniture Mart.